Hey there everybody, Aaron here. Welcome to another episode of Gideon's Tactical. Today I just want to do an overview and kind of an update for you on the CCW pistol, the concealed carry pistol that I've been carrying for a while now, the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield 9mm. So what we're going to be looking at today, just show you it's clear, no rounds in the mag. Close it up for us. So here's the pistol. This has the smaller mag. We're going to talk through it all real quick here today. But I just want to give you an overview. I don't own a lot of guns. I own about 4 or 5 guns right now. So this is kind of new to me, to do gun reviews, but I want to try and get into more gun reviews for you guys. So today I'm just going to kind of talk through. I've owned this now for over a year, used it a lot, put about probably 4,000 or 5,000 rounds through it so I can give you a really good idea of not only the reliability, but the pros and cons of this M&P Shield 9mm. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start looking at this pistol and see what it has to offer. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed some of those action shots, seeing this pistol out at the range several different times, as well as watching my wife dance back to the firing line after having put up a target. She's a lot of fun to go to the range with, and she's just as good a shot as I am with our pistols, if not sometimes even better, depending on the day, which is awesome to take Ashley out to the range. Take as many people as you can out, help people learn firearm skills, do that as much as possible, and just do it in a safe way. So back to the pistol. Now that you've kind of seen it in action, I'm going to give you some basic specs here. We'll talk about it and just kind of give you my overall impressions, guys, of this pistol. So the first thing I want to look at is some of the specs, all right? And I want to show you, we'll make sure the gun is clear so no one's freaking out throughout the video. And no rounds in that mag. And then these are snap caps that we'll be showing here in just a second. So there are no rounds in that mag either. So with that being said, this pistol weighs in at 19 ounces dry before you put any ammo in it. So that's a great carry weight, very lightweight, lighter weight than the XDS 9mm and the XDS 45 from Springfield, and we'll be doing reviews on those as well here shortly. But just so that's a pretty nice lightweight, and that also doesn't affect the recoil, which I'm really thankful for. It doesn't have a lot of recoil, this gun, and you're easily able to keep your sight on target if you just practice a little bit and know kind of what to expect. Not a huge amount of kick for a pretty lightweight gun, and part of that's the 9mm to the weight of the pistol. So that's always good. It is a polymer frame, steel slide, which is awesome. So a polymer pistol there. And the overall length from front to back is 6.1 inches, and it is 0.95 inches thick. So a nice, slim, short, small pistol, basically, and obviously that's why it's a great CCW firearm. And again, this was my very first CCW pistol that I purchased, and there's a lot of reasons for that. Obviously, it had good reviews. It had the caliber that I wanted. It's a great price point of right around $400, and there just wasn't a lot that I could find that I didn't like about this firearm from the get-go. The thing to note as well, and we'll go ahead and strip this real quick for you and show you how you can take this apart, and I'll show you the barrel. But all you do is slide that up, and the spring is still very stiff after 5,000 or 6,000 rounds through this gun, guys. The spring for the slide is still very stiff, and as of yet does not need to be replaced, which is great. It's not overly stiff, where you're like, oh, but it's not, sloppy and loose and needs to be replaced. And you can see there that this is a Browning style barrel. It kicks up ever so slightly, it does not twist. So all you have to do is lock it into place there with your little lever. Make sure your safety is down. Kick down this little guy right here. Then you just put your slide back, pull the trigger, boom. Slide comes right off. There's your little spring. And there is your barrel, which is 3.1 inches. The barrel length is 3.1 inches, and the barrel Rockwell is 68 last I checked. Let me double check my specs here that I have right next to me. Yes, it is a Rockwell of 68 for the barrel. Now, with that being said, let me put it back together and we'll keep on moving. Okay, so to put it back together, you basically just do the opposite. Again, I'll show you clear. So with that being said, and I'm saying that a lot, but again, guys, this is one of my first gun reviews. I've only done one or two before, so I'm trying to be as clear and concise as I possibly can. The other thing to note when you are purchasing this gun is the mags. We'll go ahead and look at the mags here. You get 2 mags when you purchase this firearm. You get, first off, the smaller one, which is 7 rounds, so 7 plus 1 with this mag. When you slap it into place, it goes in there nice and secure. 2 things to note with this smaller mag is, 1, your pinky is not on the pistol at all. You just kind of put it behind there and try and help support it as best you can. And I've found, at least with my large size hands or large size gloves, that's how big my hands are, is that if you're trying to reload this smaller mag, let's say you use your whole mag and you're going to reload, what often happens, you can see here how my hand is fully, if I'm holding the gun like you should, what tends to happen to me when I'm doing really fast reloads is that it jams right there because my hand tends to get in the way, and then you have to kind of move your hand like this out of the way and then double tap to get it in. So I do not like reloading either with this smaller pistol mag. And I've also heard people saying that this smaller pistol mag somehow is more accurate if you use this one versus this one. In my opinion, not the case. I've not experienced that. I much prefer the extended mag, which holds 8 rounds, has this little extended thumb or pinky plate. And again, those are just snap caps. Again, clear, boom. A lot easier to put it in. Your pinky now is stabilized. You're a lot easier and a lot more ergonomic in your hand. Very comfy handle. I love the grip. Just feels so comfortable. All nice, round, and smooth angles. So it's not going to hurt your hand while you're shooting. You can do extended shooting with this and it doesn't hurt your hand or give you vibrations. And it's actually really fun to take this to the range and just to shoot it, which is great because you also then are putting a lot more rounds through the gun that you will be using in a concealed carry situation, and you're a lot more comfortable with the firearm. So that's good. And I much prefer not only for reloading, but also just carrying the extended mag with my large size hands. And that holds, again, 8 rounds, so 8 plus 1 if you so desire. Then finally, guys, here, a couple things with the radius of the sights. The sight picture is amazing, and then it has a radius of 5.3 inches. And I really like it a lot. Again, for around $400, you're getting a sight picture that is very easy to get, locked onto your target, if you will. And the sight is all the way back against the slide here. So it's a lot easier to find your picture and your sight picture a lot faster than even, say, Glocks and other firearms, that often have the sight right about here. This is scooted all the way back, and I really like that a lot. That was one of the big selling points for me, is that the sight is fantastic. I love using that sight. Very easy to do that. And it is a striker fire system, obviously. No external hammer or anything like that. So guys, overall with this firearm, I've been very impressed. Really like it a lot. I think I've already talked about it. I've shot this several times, so I can't remember what I've said, what I haven't, but I'll just repeat myself if I've already said it. It's about 5,000 to 6,000 rounds. Never had a single jam with either of these mags, and haven't had any issues, any failures, any sort of problems with this pistol with that many rounds through it. I'm very impressed. And again, for that $400 price point. So the last thing also is the safety. I purchased this firearm because it is my first concealed carry firearm, that I wanted an external safety. And this external safety is very, very easy to engage and then disengage. Very quick, very easy. All you have to do is kick your thumb down or kick your thumb up, depending on if you're engaging it or disengaging it. And I wanted that so I could carry it hot and just kind of have that extra, sense of peace, if you will, that I'm not going to accidentally shoot myself with the firearm as I'm pulling it out or, whatever. So, in fact, at this point, I want to cut real quickly to us going out to the range and showing you one of the first times I ever, after having purchased this, began to practice pulling it out from a concealed carry position in my waistband with my shirt down, you know, and just kind of showing you how fast I can pull it out. And again, this is my very first attempt at doing concealed carry at the range and pulling it out. So this was about, oh man, almost a year ago that I first started practicing doing that. And I'll show you guys just kind of how quickly you can use it and how quickly you can disengage the firearm. So as what you're about to see is that it has a round in the chamber, but the safety is engaged, and you'll see how fast I can pull it out, kick it down for a rookie basically, and how accurate I am at 15 feet. So let's go ahead and check out that footage with this M&P Shield 9mm. Okay, here's the second time. You can see here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, and then the 7th one is down there, I believe. So definitely getting the groups better, and guys, practice makes perfect. I mean, that's ultimately what it is practice makes perfect. You just got to get out there. If you're going to be doing CCW or just any type of shooting, you know, just get out there and practice, and the more you practice, the better you get. Okay, just want to show you real quick as we talk about the trigger. I forgot to mention this as we wrap up this video. It is clear. I got a snap cap right here just to kind of give you an idea. When I purchased the gun, the trigger was pretty gritty. I had to put about 500 rounds through it before it loosens up. Now it's really nice and smooth. You can see there it's a dual system. There's a little hinge right there. It has a 6.5 pound trigger, but it's real nice and smooth now. And when I put that snap cap in there, I'm just going to kind of show you the play. It goes about that far, and then a really nice smooth pull right there into the hammer. So I have no complaints with it. You know, obviously you can do what you want. You can make it a lighter trigger if you want to, or heavier trigger, or whatever you want to do to it. But I have zero complaints once I broke it in. Out of the box, it wasn't very fun. I had to break it in, but once I broke it in, it's a great trigger pull at 6.5 pounds. All right, so I wanted to show you real quick the mag release as well. It is only on the right side, or set up for righties. There is nothing on the left side. The button just kind of moves. So if you're a lefty, you would be having to use your index finger that way. But very good, even after all the thousands of rounds. It ejects it very nice and quick, and it'll fall right out. It's not going to get stuck or anything like that. And you barely have to tap, and it'll fall right out. So that mag release is a really nice button, really well designed right there, and easy to grab for righties, and a little bit more difficult for lefties since there is no option, to my knowledge, for you to be able to swap that button. All right, guys, here we go as we wrap up this video on the M&P Shield, the 9mm. I got to tell you, I highly recommend it. I really enjoy carrying it. Obviously, I've had it for over a year. I don't really have any plans to replace it at this point in time. You know, obviously, there are some little things here and there, that you could have different, tweak. But for the most part, I'm very impressed. Very good ergonomics, good trigger pull. I like the external safety like we talked about. Great sight picture in my opinion. So overall, for a CCW pistol, not only is it just fun to shoot, it's awesome to have because, again, with all the several thousand rounds that I put through it, great reliability. So I can definitely trust my life to it, not worry about, it jamming on me, because I know that I've never had a jam or had any issues with it. So, guys, highly recommended here, the M&P Shield 9mm. In the future, we'll be getting our hands on the 40 and doing a review of the side-by-side, as well as a review just on the 40 in months to come. So, hope this review has helped you out with your firearm purchasing decisions. Well, everyone, thank you so much for watching this particular episode of Gideon's Tactical. Please subscribe, comment, like the videos, share the videos, and check out our Facebook page. You can find it on the YouTube homepage of Gideon's Tactical. Like our Facebook page, where you'll get updates of upcoming videos, you'll get photos, as well as upcoming new gear releases, that products and companies that are released, as well as behind-the-scenes footage and bloopers that you'll never see make it to YouTube. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. Stay equipped, stay prepared. We'll see you out there.